Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So in this video I only would like to focus on the short term here. Anybody who's interested in the long term, feel free to check out my last Ethereum video in the long term video playlist. I explain the entire chart and also when we can call out the bear market ended. For now we can't, but still the chart is following nicely the forecast. And I'm really extremely happy because it has followed the forecast, and I know that viewers of this channel had an advantage over the remaining market. I've mentioned to you constantly that a shallow wave 4 is not ideal, that I would ideally see a deeper wave 4. We see that now. Then we finally got the breakdown. We followed a wave 4 projection over the weekend. That happened. Nobody should have been surprised that prices did go up slightly over the weekend. Highlighted to you that this move up was only corrective. We hit our resistance area, it reacted to it, and anybody who took a short, good trade. Anybody who didn't has a chance to maybe go long in here. I'm doing that at least in this area, because here in this area, in this wave 4 support area between 1500 and 1415, the reward to risk ratios are very, very favorable. So I started to scale in, obviously smaller position size up there. I'm not using a stop loss at this stage because I took profits up there, and I'm basically at this stage just reinvesting those profits. So that's my part of risk management. Also only spot at this stage, but when we have a turnaround signal, then I will possibly be a bit more aggressive in terms of going long here, because this could take us to around 1800 plus. This fifth wave, if we complete it, or if we complete this fourth here, the fifth should take us sort of into the 18, maybe even $1,900 region, if it happens. Of course, nobody can guarantee that this $1,400 level is holding. If it doesn't hold, then we have to look for a deeper retracement, and that's why I'm extremely careful at the moment with scaling in, but I am buying, and I'm waiting for a reversal signal to scale up a little bit. So, on the way down here, we have now reached the target. You can see how we reacted to the first target level I highlighted to you yesterday. The larger yellow box is the target for the fourth wave, the larger fourth. But then you can get targets for the subwaves, and for us it was interesting to get a target for the wave 5 of C of 4, because that's based on the subwave count. And here we had targets between 1470, first one we reacted to already, and 1424. But the subwave count does not suggest yet that it's finished, the move down. I think we should see further downside still. But I can only encourage you, if you want to buy, don't necessarily wait for the lowest low, but that's up to you, no financial advice. So I think we've really only done a wave 1 and a wave 2 retracement, clearly in 3 waves here overnight, and we are following through further. This could be a third wave of the fifth wave. Ideal target for the third wave is the 1.618 extension. So we're talking here about 1438. But if this is a fifth wave, it could turn into an ending diagonal. We need to see, and then it might not go down that far. Looking at this, it could slightly, depending on, we need to see how long is wave 3 going to go. And we need to be ready that it might go slightly below the yellow box. The reason I'm telling you that is that Bitcoin hasn't reached the box yet, but it's nearly there. And Ethereum is sort of, where's Ethereum? Okay, it's not even halfway through, but we just need to be ready that it might not, if we get a wick bit below 1415, make sure you leave it a little bit of space. I personally don't want to miss that opportunity for the wave 5. That's why I don't set a stop loss. I just simply set myself alerts at the moment. If we get close to the 14-15 level, I'm going to observe it and see if I start to see any divergences, signals that it might be turning around soon. But I think at the moment, for me, it looks like we get rather into the lower half of this box. We'll see. Sometimes you get unexpected movements, but only 3 waves so far here to the downside. At least one more wave down would be preferred. If we have something like this, then it's an ending diagonal. We just need to be careful that the third wave is not the shortest one. because then if you can draw these trend lines. The reason I'm saying that ending diagonal is the first wave, it looks to me as if it only had 3 waves. But I think you can get away with counting it as 5. It's not a very clear 3-wave move. So, but you always need to be ready in a 5th wave. You could get these ending diagonals, and let's leave this channel on the chart. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it reacts to it or whatever. I will observe it for you. At the moment, I think we should be heading lower still. And let's see if the forecast plays out and we get a reversal across the market in these support areas to trade the 5th wave. If we don't, then we have to be ready that we could be prepared. We could be in a wave 2. The wave 2 allows us to retrace a little bit more. Yeah. I'm going to give you a target for the wave 2. Not necessarily target, but support area. Yeah, so the wave 2 is not allowed to drop below 1265. If it, no, 1 second, and I need to start from here. 1206. If it drops below 1206, we have to be ready that the bear market continues. And then we'll probably retest the $1,000 level and might even break it and see each other below 1,000. However, for now, we are following this path here. And ideally, we're getting one clear wave 5. And then we played this upside move here, I think, really in a fantastic way. And yeah, next week, no, we're already next week, but this week there are some really good opportunities, I believe, across the market. But be aware tomorrow with CPI, this could shake up things quite a little bit. Expect a lot of crazy volatility, so you might want to consider that when making your trading decisions. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.